Queen Gaga's Little Monsters Little, My Monster, and of course, super famous worldwide, World Genius, and Lightyear Stalin top of humans. One and only Monster John. And I'm here first to talk about what video. Second. What video game is the best ever? Listen, if you go into a store and you run into someone who tells you that it's the matter of taste, there is no bigger games, it's all a matter of taste, he is lying to you. It's not true, it is wrong. Put a lie down. Let me look at you when I say this. In a matter of fact, this was a lie, not the truth. The truth is, video games are measured. I know this because I'm so much time in the industry of maybe the greatest gamer ever, without doubt, all that I've been through. Video games. Video games are measured big, small, medium, based not just on awards, based on industry power. If you've seen Anthem picture on the wallpaper that you see it on the internet, you know it's a huge industry power. If you see Metro pictures and you download it to your phone, it has huge industry and huge fame. The more famous you become, the more powerful you be. This is how it works in the video games industry. Now, The Witcher 1, so great, a lot of fame when it came out, everyone was shocked. And so, listen to this. It is not the best game ever. Why? Anthem, but the new Anthem, has bigger power than him. And trust me, understand about this thing. Don't mess with it. The new Anthem is, right now, is the best video game ever. Bigger than Spider-Man, not best in opinion, based on fact. Bigger than Spider-Man, bigger than everything. It's the title power. Not just the title, not how the game looks, the title power, the fame power, the industry power, the introduction is the best game ever. You can say after Anthem, there is what comes after Anthem. I'll tell you. The Witcher, what ruined The Witcher is too much dialogues and stuff that it gets boring. Yeah. After Anthem, it comes Metal Gear Phantom Pain. Still catches the imagination, visual, reality, everything catches the imagination, never gets old. Quiet and everything after. We'll never see a fantasy game like Metal Gear Solid. The video games are measured on fantasy. Now, there is levels. If you like this game over this game, it doesn't matter that it's better. It's matter on opinion. But as for fact, this is the order. It's Anthem, the best game ever. After this, Metal Gear, the new Anthem, Metal Gear Phantom Pain. And then you can put Witcher, Skyrim, and all the other games. This is right now for power, for big. This is the best games. This is the best games. And then Witcher, and then Skyrim. Skyrim is above Witcher. And then after Skyrim, Witcher, and you can put after this all the other games. So it doesn't matter. Yeah. And I know what I'm talking about when I say Anthem number one, because I don't want to get. I saw a picture. I know what they're doing. This is crazy. Yeah. What you doing in a video game? How did they come to the decision? Let's play. This decision, Master John. Simply because I'm master of knowing the imagination. Final Fantasy catches the imagination, but it's not that great because it's the same thing that we saw from the last Final Fantasy now. So it's not in that list. Fallout 4 is amazing, but the graphics isn't that great, so it's important. of course, up there, Metro Exodus and all this, but still, even Metro is not big as what I said. Anthem and after this, of course, should Witcher? No, Metal Gear Phantom Pain. No, Metro is not bigger than it. Can't even industry power can't even compare to them. That's right. Because it's not reached the imagination the games get. Now I will say this like this. Forget the gameplay and everything. A game measure if it's greater than the others, only by imagination, the level of imagination. Imagination is a thing you won't mess with it. Trust me, it's the best thing ever. Low imagination, medium imagination, high imagination. The game who has the best imagination wins. It's not the games with all the action and shit. Bigger imagination, he wins. Yeah, alright. The bigger his imagination, the more talent it has. So, the most imagination a video game has right now and gives him a lot of power. It's Anthem. Alright, the new Anthem. So I'm glad you learned that. Another thing to learn from Monster John. Alright. So if you heard someone saying, telling you it's a matter of taste, you can say, you do what you want, but you can say, no, you're wrong. I recommend not to argue with them, to say okay and that's it. They're stupid anyway. They're not going to admit a video game is in fact greater than this and this is better than this. They're not going to admit every video game has industry power. They're not going to say it because they're stupid. Yep, alright. They want to sell, so they tell you it's a matter of things. Stupids. Alright. So let's get another contract first. Let's renew another contract. I have Ozil, I have Koke, I have Walcott. Everyone don't have expired contract. Koke is better than Ozil. This I'll do Snake, okay? Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. Trust me, Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain is the best game ever. From someone who even play one level. You will never see something like this. And he continued from the old, even his old games, you know, you look at the guns of the Patriots and he's standing like this, looking like a terrorist. Dun 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 dun. Oh, and I finished it. Really one of the best games ever. It actually kills Battlefield, all Battlefield games, all Call of Duty games. It's not nothing compared to this. Yeah, but Phantom Pain is better, and maybe, you know, no, maybe not. You know, it's yeah, okay, but okay. It was so big under the Patriots. I cried and finished it. But yeah, so it's Phantom Pain on the top there, and number one is Anthem. Like, for example, you don't like robots, and if I don't like robots, he don't like robots, so Anthem is nothing. It's not even the top 10. So you're wrong, because industry has always been the best game ever. It's always going to be big. Remember, you may not like someone or something, but he is always going to be number one. It's not going to change the fact that he's the best and he's greatest, because he has power. It's a huge game. He has industry power. Alright. And after Phantom Pain, you put Metro Exodus without that. Alright. So it's number one, Anthem. 2, Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. Better than Metro, of course. And then Metro Exodus. Alright. Now, when everyone looked at the Metro Exodus and was jumped, like, wow, amazing, it's the best game ever. No, so I finished it, it was amazing, but too short. Minus it's too short. And the second thing is,
well, a very good evening to you.
it can't be the best game ever because they're even there. They're not that huge imagination. The imagination is not that great. Not like Phantom Pain. There is a problem with the imagination. Other than that, it's a huge game. But I found when I finished the game, I found a problem with the imagination. Too many bugs. Too many stuff. The imagination, too much religious, over religious background. It kind of takes away the imagination of a game. Yeah, it didn't ruin him. It was amazing. Of course, I'm not gonna say shit. I can't criticize it. But it took the imagination away. And what we talk about here, Monster John, what I told you is the only thing that makes a game great is the imagination. It has low imagination but a lot of action. It's not that great. It's amazing, big imagination. It's great, it's huge. It has medium imagination. It's not that great. All right, it's all the imagination.
He's had a quick look inside. It's a loose ball.
That's why Little Big Planet 2, 3, or whatever, they're still considered one of the best games ever, because I'm a champion, look into my champion. Because when you hear that song and you look at the game, you can think of so many things that this is called imagination. Then you full of imagination, you enjoying it, you enjoying the song, you enjoying that I'm a champion, you enjoying it, you saying wow. That's right. So the game want to tell us to look at him and say wow. Now, why Pro Evolution Soccer? It's a football game, and you'd be surprised that even he has imagination. He has a lot of imagination and future into it. It's probably the only football soccer game that looks futuristic, like it's from another planet. This is why it's not better than FIFA 19. It's hugely super greater and better than FIFA 19. And I don't care all the likes FIFA gets that people saying it's better. I read someone saying that 10,000 likes. It's just stupid human beings that don't know shit about nothing. Of course, it kills FIFA 19. Pro Evolution Soccer will always be the best video soccer football game ever. It doesn't matter. It's 2001, 2000. They are the best. You will never be able to break the rule. That's the rule. Pro Evolution Soccer, it's the best soccer football game ever. It doesn't matter if you're a FIFA fan or whatever fan you are. The football game will never beat this game when it comes to football. The Pro Evolution Soccer, they are the best in football soccer games. Their games are beautiful and smooth, and you get the best gameplay. And FIFA, what we learned about FIFA? Beautiful screen menu. Everything's so pretty. You got uniforms, license. The game ain't that great. That's it. The gameplay, yeah. So, I want to play. We want to play a football game. We don't want to play the menu and pick Chelsea and pick uniforms. No. Yeah. So. This is the advantage it has over FIFA. Trust me, no Champions League, no nothing this game have, and it's so much more fun and more realistic than FIFA will ever be.
The chase is on. Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
They're using Fox engine forever, so. It's highly physics program. If I can call it like that.
That is pretty much the end of that.
Sport. What do they have? Fast reactions. That's it.
Crossed in and a header.
More realistic ball control, that's it. Wow. So now you think that's a better game than PES because you have more realistic ball control? Well, when FIFA doesn't shoot like in PES and you can't shoot from 40, I tried. I mean, 40 meters, you can't shoot strong. Your shot will look stupid and weak and slow. Yeah.
Into space out wide.
So,
Sterling.
I mean, do you really think real football players shoot like this? I saw a game when someone took the ball from here and shot a blast into the net. That's by itself show you that this game is much better than FIFA.
Positions himself well and cuts it out.
19. Because the most important part about football, soccer, is the shots and the passes. So the shots here are better than FIFA. The passes
Got through. Neat exchange.
better than FIFA. It's easy to pass in FIFA. In real life, it's hard to pass. Yeah.
There's the half-time whistle. There we are. Off they go for half-time. Breakthrough did indeed come in the first half.
That's by FIFA telling you that PES 19 is better game. That's a better soccer game. Maybe not a better game, no, a better soccer game, football game. So if you love football and you want the real football like on the TV, the real game, they're gonna play where the ball doesn't feel like it's a part of a computer, then you love all 19 more. But if you feel like I'm gonna play FIFA, it's like a computer but it's cool and fun, then you get FIFA. That's the difference. It's a huge game. But it's this. It's not even huge as Pro Evolution 2015. Right. I mean, look, I put the disc inside, right? Why I keep playing it? That's right. I mean, if it's not that great, I would stop playing it. But you can see I never... Yes, 1-1. I never stop playing it because I'm enjoying again and again. I always enjoy. I'll play FIFA again. Oh, beginner says, "Wow, so beautiful." Then I was off. Like I felt like it's too hard. I don't know how to shoot. I don't know. I got confused. I didn't feel the fun that I want to feel. That's what I want to say. Yeah. Because here, the biggest thing about PES, here it's so easy. So easy and fun, not like FIFA, everything is hard. That's what people should want. Easy game, not fun, not hard and...
That intervention was very necessary.
Yeah.
Well, they could break here.
But people don't want that. People just want a game to play it and enjoy it. Yeah.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Who cares about people? All right, my ball.
But you won't reach that one.
To get a monster. Quick, legend.
Okay.
Yeah, good thing I'm not
Helps
people.
available out wide.
But not all people like FIFA, you know. Most of the people in the world, they still pass the community, of course. You still have people like me who believe in the future and doesn't believe in stupid things like FIFA. And I still bought FIFA because they have the license. License is the only reason I bought it.
Bernardo Silva gets it back.
Premier League and everything, yeah. That's what makes FIFA 19 great.
He could be in here.
Still greater than this, no matter how I kill myself in my brain, and I'm like maybe the most genius person on the planet. I cannot get past that it's better than this. It's I tried, it's better, and it's still not better. Yeah.
Now it's Mandzukic.
Yeah, I said,
very well to intervene.
Oh, better, yeah. And then I play pass. You can see pass is better. Oh.
real chance to break.
FIFA, it's a crazy world and not fun.
Silva.
Okay. Yeah.
Mandzukic shakes the shoot. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Munich showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
The shot's on!
But for people, if you're saying the FIFA is... Yes, you see anyone?
They've done it!
Yes.
It was coming!
And FIFA is trash. No, it's not trash. Don't talk. It's really amazing game. It's really great. The uniforms, the crowd, all that stuff looks amazing. Everything, they're gonna get everything right. The menus.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril.
I know they're gonna get the Champions League right, and even the crowd and everything. It looks better than here.
And the counter is
But
on.
what it gives them nothing. It gives them shit.
Okay.
Because the gameplay will never be like this. Yeah?
That is wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
But I can't play in eSport. They did what they could. Things that kills people on PES is the models. Players' models. Yeah. So realistic. So that a player will not feel like he's a plastilina or something. I mean, rubber. Actually, it feels like a real big guy plays football.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up
The
with
Japanese, how
that
they do it, they
rescue
just
this
take a
situation.
player and just
Needs to be any time now, really.
make him bigger than he is in real life. Makes it more realistic. You know? Makes them look more powerful. This is what you want. This is the inspiration people get out of us. So we're cool about that. Damn, you're so genius, Mr. How do you know all this stuff?
He's made certain that won't get through.
There's something that is little Master. Oh, they don't know. You know.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Hi, thank you for watching Master John. Post up. And Svani, Svani, the Fukata.
The end of the game.
I see you on Snake, okay? Bye bye. Love you.
Wasn't looking good.